Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, Thank you for coming to this video. If you can take the time out to simply like the video, and if you like the content, to subscribe to the channel. I am bringing you a video how to turn a Navy Fed denial to an approval, this credit hack. If you are a member of Navy Federal, I'm quite sure you have heard before that Navy Federal is the house of high credit card limits. Navy Federal is a credit union that more or less cater to those that are connected to the military, either active service members, spouses, veterans, and contractors that are connected with the U.S. military. You can qualify to join Navy Federal if you have a referral code to get in, but you need to be associated with either a roommate of a veteran or active military person, a spouse, if they were a parent or a grandparent, child, those affiliations. And like I said, I believe previously, even a roommate. Now, when it comes down to denials with Navy Federal, um, there is a rule that Navy Federal have that's a hardcore rule, and that is a 91, it's called 91-3 rule. So if you have joined Navy Fed and you have received a credit card, you have to wait 91 days or three bank statements before you can apply for another credit card. So you need to keep that in mind. Also, Navy Federal have their own internal credit scoring system. So if you got denied, you will receive something in the mail letting you know the reason for that. But with anything, when it comes down to credit, a lot of times it's an algorithm. Now, other caveats with Navy Fed. Navy Fed actually doesn't use the common FICO 8 scoring model. They actually use FICO 9. So if you are a person with medical collections, FICO 9 does not take in calculations of those medical collections. They also, Navy Fed, usually pull from either TransUnion or Equifax, but it depends on what region you live in for the approval. Another note, if you have a consumer collection, you will probably want to deal with that before you went to apply for a Navy Federal card. If you need collection removal letters, I have them in my description. I have letter packages to handle those collections. And anytime that you have collections, it can give bearing on how large of a credit line that you get approved for if you get an approval. Next caveat, you want to minimize your inquiries, especially hard inquiry pulls. You want to try to remove as many inquiries as possible. Anything over 5 inquiries, 6 inquiries are too many inquiries, and it doesn't matter how good your credit score is, you can be denied for too many inquiries. Like I said before, when you're applying for credit, a lot of this is the algorithm. So if you need a free hard inquiry removal letter, I have them at my website for absolutely free, one on the homepage and one on the pricing page. So we're going to get into the details of Navy Federal, how to turn it into approval. Like I mentioned before, this is an algorithm when it comes down to credit. So when you are applying, there's not a person that's sitting there moving at the speed of lightning saying approve, denied. So it's an algorithm. So one way that you can get an approval is to go through the reconsideration. So I'm going to show you how to do that to get a reconsideration by an actual person by going into your Navy Federal account. So what you're going to do is go to your home screen and enter in, of course, your username and your passcode. Next, what you're going to do is go to your account summary page. You're going to see in this area at the top where you have branches and ATM. Up here, I did block out some information. This is personal information that's there. You're going to see this here at the top description, right above account services, branches, and ATMs. You're going to see it here to the right. This is messages. You want to click on this message area. Then it's going to bring you to a screen here, and it's going to have a detail of your messages of what you have received or things that you have sent out, credit card approvals, in that nature. Now, what you want to do here under the message is click on send a message. So once you click on that, you're going to get this screen here. Now, once you're in the send a message section, you want to go to where it says my message is about, and you want to collect on new slash recent application, and you want to put in the subject line reconsideration. You might want to put a message here, you know, reconsideration for a credit card. I'm glad to be a member of Navy Federal. I have recently been denied for a credit card. Can you please reconsider? Or you can surmise it as best as possible for you. But by doing this, you can submit the message right here. You will hit continue and submit. If you have documentation that for the denial, that if they included something like why you got denied, say if it was a collection and you have some kind of proof that that was removed, and maybe your credit report with TransUnion or Equifax haven't updated as of yet, you can actually attach whatever proof right here and send it for the reconsideration. So this can get you approved from a denial. Like I said, this has an actual person to look over your application instead of going through the algorithm of the system. So you can use this reconsideration tactic to get yourself approved. So hopefully this information is helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below in my comment section and I will get back to you. If you need help with your credit, in the description, I have my links if you want to go through and we can do a consultation to see the quickest way to increase your credit score and to resolve your credit problems. If you are a person that have recently went for an auto loan, a vehicle, and have a ton of hard inquiries, it is possible we can remove some of those within 24 hours. So reach out to me if you want to do the credit analyzation and we look over it. I hope this is informational. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.